Hey everybody, this is Melvin with Tech Running 24/7, and in today's video we want to share with you 3 tips on getting better fingerprint scans with your Galaxy S10. So the first thing you do is go ahead and grab your Galaxy S10. In my case I have the Galaxy S10 Plus, and go to your settings. After you open your settings, go ahead and slide down to where you will see biometrics and security. Open that, and then once that's open, go down to where you see fingerprints and open that. And after that's open, you will see the fingerprints that have been saved to your device. So as you can see, I have 2 fingerprints saved in my device, and on the Galaxy S10 Plus, you can save up to 4 fingerprints. So tip number 1, go ahead and label your fingerprints. Instead of just having fingerprint 1 and fingerprint 2, go ahead and put a name on it. And so to determine which fingerprint is which, hit check fingerprints. I use my left hand, so I'm gonna scan my left thumb and it says fingerprint 1. And so if my left thumb was fingerprint 1, then my fingerprint 2, I use my index finger. So go ahead to fingerprint 1, open that up and relabel it as left thumb and hit save. And then fingerprint 2, label that as left index and hit save. Now the reason for saving or putting names on the fingerprints is that just in case something happens to that particular finger, like you get it cut or some kind of wound on it messes up the fingerprint and it's not working, then you will know which fingerprint to go in and remove from your phone. And so tip number 2 of the 3 tips we have for you today is to put in multiple fingerprints of the same finger. So since you can only put 4 fingerprints in on your device, we want to put a second left thumb in and a second left index finger in. And the third tip would be to scan in the direction, or scan your fingerprint from the way you will be holding the phone. And so we're going to go ahead and add the fingerprint, add 2 more fingerprints. We're going to do our left thumb first. And like we said, this is the second thumb scan, and we want to scan from the way we'll be holding the phone. So we'll be holding the phone sideways. So we said the second tip was to have multiple scans of each finger, and the third tip was to scan in the direction you'll be holding the phone. So more than likely I'll be holding the phone like this, and to scan my thumb, so we want to scan like that, the way we will be holding the phone. And also be sure not to scan the tip of your finger here. Be sure to scan the meat of your finger, because that's more or less what will be touching the screen. I'm gonna hold that back a little bit so you can see it a little better. And so we've got a scan thus far. Hit continue. We have 80% scan, so we're gonna scan the other 20%. The scan is complete, so you hit done. Now it says left thumb, fingerprint 1, and left index. So we know the new fingerprint is the left thumb. We're gonna hit that and go back and change the name again. Put in left thumb and hit save. Okay, I spelled that wrong. And then hit save. So as you see, we have the 2 left thumbs together. So we wanna add our last fingerprint of the index finger. And we're gonna hold the phone here and we're gonna scan our index fingerprint again. And do it in different directions, because you never know which way you'll be trying to open up the phone with this particular finger. So we're up to 80%. Now we're going to hit continue to finish the other 20%. And so that's done. We hit done. Then we're going to go back, and it says fingerprint 1, and now we're going to put in left index. And now we have that saved, and as you can see, we have 2 left thumbs and we have 2 left indexes. And so just to reiterate what we were saying, the 3 tips are to label your fingerprints. Tip 2 is to put in multiple scans of the fingerprints. And tip 3 is to scan your fingerprint the way you would be holding your phone. So that's it for our video for today. Hopefully we shared something that you can use and something that was beneficial. If so, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell icon too, so you can be notified of new content as soon as we release it. And again, this is Melvin with Tech Running 24/7, bringing you technology that's on the move. Thanks.